Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I made a beautiful wig from scratch to finish. All right, so guys, these are the items I'm going to be using to make the wig. Okay, first of all, I showed you the cap I'm going to use. It has a jaw strap, and then I showed you the extension I'm going to use for the closure. Okay, and then again I went ahead to show you the hair that I'm going to be using. This is short curly hair, and then I showed you the scissors and then the pins. All right, so moving on, here I'm attaching the cap onto the mannequin. Okay, I just brought that, and afterwards I'm going to use the pin to hold the cap down onto the mannequin. All right guys, so I've had this hair for a very long time in my closet, and then I was confused at some point what I wanted to do with it. Okay, there's no time I wanted to fix it on my hair. Okay, there's a style that came to my head. I wanted to, use it for, to make a hairstyle on my head, but at some point I had to do another hair, and I just, just kept it there. So, but now I think I want to use it to actually make a wig. Okay, so that's the final decision of what I'm going to use the hair for. Okay, so guys, this closure that I'm going to be using, okay, is actually a frontal hair. So I cut it up from a wig that I already have. All right, it's a straight wig, and then I want to make a style on my hair, using a straight hair. So I had to cut off the extension from it and then left the frontal. Okay, so I used the hair to do a very beautiful style on my head, which I'm gonna be posting the video very soon on my channel. Please do endeavor to watch that video. Like, that hairstyle is so beautiful. Okay, so when I did that on my head, and then this closure was just the frontal was just there, and then I'm like, what am I gonna do with this frontal? So I remembered this hair that I had left for a very long time in my closet, so I had to bring it out and matched it, and it sort of matched, not like 100%, but it's a bit close, so I was like, wow, let me just use it. So I had to just cut off like side of the frontal hair to get a closure. Okay, so guys, that is what I'm going to be working with today to making this wig. Okay, so yeah guys, I'm gonna head to sew down the closure onto the net. All right, so that's what I'm doing right now. So when I'm done, I'll proceed to the wigging proper. Okay guys, so here I'm showing you the extension. It came in 4 bundles, which is very okay for a full fix. Okay guys, so when I'm done unraveling the hair, okay, I'm showing you how it's looking like. Okay, it has a very thick weft. Okay, if you're someone that you want to cut the extension while wigging, okay, you could double the weft. All right, but if you're someone you don't like cutting your weft while fixing your hair, or you don't want your wefts to be cut, you can make it a single sewing. Okay, so for me, I only wanted to use it for this week. I'm not going to use it for anything else, so it's fine by me if I cut it. I don't care. Okay, but if you're like some people, they will tell you, I don't want my weft to be cut. Okay, so if you're wigging for me, do not cut my weft. All right, so for this kind of hair, if you don't want to cut the weft, you need to do a single sewing because the weft is very thick. But in some hairs, they don't really have a very thick weft, you can do a folding method and it will still lay flat. Okay, but for this one, to me, I just feel if you do a double weft sewing and then you do a folding method, it's not really going to lay pretty flat by the sides of the wig. Okay, it's going to be like somehow bumpy, which is not really cool. Your hair is not really going to lay flat by the sides, just like the way it's supposed to be. So my advice to you, if you're a beginner who wants to if you're a beginner in wigging, okay, you have to when you want to start wigging hair, you have to look at your weft, look at the bundle, the weft. Okay, if it is a thick weft, you have to do an individual sewing. If the owner of the hair don't want you to cut the weft, okay, but if they don't care that you cut the weft, you can do a double sewing. Okay, but if they tell you specifically that I don't want my extension to be cut, you can just go on to do a single sewing. Okay, just to give your client what they want. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So here I'm going on to sew and sew. So making a wig is pretty simple, it's really easy. But if you're someone that you're a beginner you can use a marker or a chalk to outline where you're going to keep your weft and sew. Okay, so I see some people do that, but even when I was learning how to make a wig, I didn't really do that because I just have those pins to guide me on how to sew, or like the straight line that I need without really making it to be rigorous or not really straight. So if you watch me what I'm doing, I'll make sure I use the pin to set it in a straight line, then I'll go on to proceed sewing. Okay, but if you're someone you don't really know how to do that, you can use a chalk or a marker to make your line straight. Okay, so with time you can stop doing that. Okay, when you master or when you learn how to use the pins and get comfortable with it, you can stop using the chalk or marker. Okay, all right guys, so for the sewing I normally do a 3-pole knotting method. Okay, so I sew one and then I knot it 3 times, then I drag the thread and ensure it's very tight. Okay, so when I wig your hair my hair, the wig that I make can last for years without you having issues about the threads losing. Okay, I have a lot of my clients that attest to that. Like, there's a lady I used to wig hair for. Okay, at some point she felt I was charging too much, and then she saw someone that actually collected lower from her, and then she went ahead to give it to that person, and then before you know it, she had to bring back that same hair that she gave to someone else to wig for me to re-wig it for her, because she was complaining to me that this woman baked her hair, and then before you know it, when she combs it, it's as if the hair is pulling off, like like the threads are losing. I just looked at her, I'm like, well, I take my time to make my hair, and when I do that, it stays for, if not forever, like I know what I'm saying, if not forever. Like, I have some of my wigs that I've worn for years. I don't have to resew them again because it is tightly sewed and very, very secured. Okay, so I had to re-wig the wigs for the woman again. So yeah, enough of talking. I will just let you enjoy this video, and I'll be right back. And before I go, please, please, and please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly do that right now by hitting on the subscribe button to get subscribed, and then turning on your notification bell icon so you get notified on any of my new uploads, because I have lots of them coming. And then you can also go onto my channel to watch some of the videos that I made already. Okay, I do hair on this channel, a little bit of skincare and makeup, which I've not had like full lots of videos on that, but I do mostly hair. Okay, I have some nice hair, I make my hair myself. Okay, so I have some nice hairstyles that I have here, so you can go check it out and see what's going on my channel. Okay, and please don't forget to give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and comment beautiful things in the comment section, and also share this video to support me. Thank you so much, and God bless you real good. All right guys, keep on watching, and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I'm back again. Okay, so yeah, I'm on the top of the wig. Okay, so guys, when I started, I was using a double sewing method. Okay, so I was doubling my weft to sew, but right now when I got to the top, I started using an individual sewing method. Okay, a single sewing method. All right, because I want that place to lay flat. All right, so I had to start sewing in the extensions single by single. Okay, so as to make it to be smooth, and lay pretty flat. Okay, so this is the last wave that I'm gonna sew in. Okay, if you look at the hair properly, you see that it's closed up. All right, so I'll just go on to sew that very nice and very neat so as to cover the net. All right, because this is actually, guys, I made a mistake from the beginning when I said it's a frontal. Okay, at some point I had to remember what I said. Okay, so yeah, it's actually a T frontal. Okay, it's not a full frontal, it's a T frontal. All right, so that's how it's looking, you know, the way that it's looking. Okay, it's not really full. All right, so I could just cut off the sides of the T frontal. All right, so I'm just gonna secure or sew rather the weft on top very close up so it can close up very well, because I need to make a style. Okay, so I'm done with sewing, so I'll just go on to the style. All right, so here I just combed that out, and there's something I did for this front part. Okay, when you look at it, the net is showing because some of the strands of hair that was ventilated in front went off. Okay, so I had to do the reventilating myself. Sorry, I didn't do it on camera. I had to do it off camera, but then you have to see it when I'm done. Okay, so when you look at it here, you see that the nets are showing. All right, so I'll go on to cut off the cap underneath the net. Okay, so it will be very clear and look natural. Okay, so I just go on to do the ventilating of camera. I've done that, so here I'm back. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to style the hair. Okay, so the extension in front is a straight hair, it doesn't have curls, but then the back, the extension I used to sew the back have a curls, not like a very fold up curls, but just like a wavy set of curls. So I just go on to apply wash stick on it, and then I use my hot comb to comb that and make it smooth. Then I also went ahead to use a curling wand to curl the front of the hair. Okay, because I don't want it to be just straight like that. Okay, even if I wasn't able to get the exact curl that the extension at the back has, but at least I want to get something close to it. Okay, I don't want to leave it straight the way it's looking. It's not really going to blend in properly with the other extension. Okay, so I just went ahead to do that. At least it was okay at the end. You see what I'm saying? Any moment, guys.
No secrets, no secrets, no secrets, no secrets, no secrets, no secrets, no secrets. You say it's hard to tell just what I'm thinking.
Okay guys, so this is how it's looking, so beautiful. I so much love the hair and I can't wait to rock it. Alright guys, so this is it for this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for watching and staying with me till this moment. I really appreciate your effort. I really appreciate your love. I don't take it for granted, and I pray that God will bless you and enrich you. I'll see you all in my next one. Doing the world to stay safe and be blessed. I love you, but God loves you more. Peace.